Good evening, Facebook. I'm about to turn this and this into mashed potatoes and gravy. All right. All right, so I'm sauteing the onions and adding some flour. You can use whatever plant-based item to thicken up the gravy. You don't need the beef. You don't need the dairy. All you need is some onions and flour, and we're going to add a few other things, and we will have delicious onion gravy. We'll just call it that, onion gravy, like grandma used to make, but it won't have all that other stuff. Okay, blessings. Okay, so I'm gonna go heavy on the rosemary. This gravy, you got to have the rosemary with it. I'm gonna add a little broth, a little of the amino acids. You can use soy sauce if you like. Gonna add, I have plenty of onion, so I'm gonna add some garlic to it as well. And you see, the flour is already cooked. The key is you've got to cook the flour. You've got to cook it. And so, again, you can use cornstarch, whatever, to thicken it. And there you go. So I'm getting ready to add the rest of the stuff. And then we're going to cook the gravy for a few minutes and finish out these onions. All right, so I got everything in there. And we're going to let it simmer for about 30 minutes. Maybe less, but we're going to let it simmer. Going to put the lid on. And just let everything just come together. Okay, we are almost there. Gonna add a little more rosemary, some more garlic, but just look at her. She is a work of art, okay? No beef broth, none of that stuff, okay? Just pure plant-based gravy. All right, blessings. Okay, we're gonna get ready to go over how to do the mashed potatoes, plant-based of course. I keep telling y'all about the seasoning I got at the farmer's market. Got my garlic, got my onion. So just gonna add a little bit, well, actually I'm gonna add a lot. Add a good amount of garlic, because this is going to be garlic mashed potatoes. And I have enough onion in the gravy, but I'll just put just a little onion in there. And the thing that's going to make it creamy, I've made this 1,000 times for Jet and Baby Girl. The thing that makes it creamy, this is the secret, y'all. You ready? Coconut milk. Oop, I'm spilling it. Coconut milk. Just add just enough and then mash it up. You're not going to use the whole can, I promise. Okay? Just enough. And it brings everything together and it is scrumptious. Okay? But I can't mix it up and hold this camera at the same time. So, blessings. And there we have it. We have the mashed potatoes with onions and gravy. Got the tofu from last evening. Tofu holds up very well, reheats very well. And remember, you don't need sauce when you do it the way we went over last night. I was about to put gravy and onions on it, but I said no, it's seasoned just right. And then we have our friend, the kale salad from last night. That also holds up well. So we have another meal, and I prefer not to call it leftover. It's what do you call it? A recombination. How about that? All right, blessings. And one more crucial thing, if you notice when I did the mashed potatoes, I did not add salt. I didn't need to, because there's enough flavor and seasoning in the gravy. So I just made it like we did, you know, I just added coconut milk, onion powder, garlic powder, and that's it. And the gravy speaks for itself, okay? Blessings.